Good morning, John Kirkland with the Greater Bluffton Chamber of Commerce. We are here with another member spotlight this morning, and Kim McIntyre with Southern Botanica. Thank you so much for having us here this morning. We just wanted to come out and learn a little bit more about your business, and from my understanding, you are the only dedicated indoor plant store in the Bluffton area.
Yeah, can you believe that? It's hard to believe with as many people and that live in the area, and as many people who discovered or rediscovered plants during COVID, that this would be pretty much the first completely dedicated store to indoor plants. There's a lot of nurseries and other stores, very fine establishments that sell houseplants as well, but it's sort of an afterthought. And so when I came to Bluffton several years ago, I wanted to buy a new plant for my home, and I searched and I searched, and I went up and down 278, and I did find a place, of course. But the idea that I had to search in such a populated area kind of made me think, and that was the very beginning.
So that's kind of how you got into the business.
Yes.
All right. Well, that's great. So you said that you can find plants in some other places, but when somebody comes and buys a plant from you, how are you able to help them? Because I know keeping plants alive is difficult for some people.
It can be. It can be difficult for me. But yes, the experience is going to be much different coming into a small, focused shop like this. If you go to a big box store, you might find a pretty plant on a shelf, but you're not going to get a whole lot except for what they might remember to put and maybe not remember to put on a tag. You're not going to get somebody who's talking to you about your space, about how big do you want the plant to get, what kind of light do you get, that sort of thing. So that's certainly something that we offer that you won't get in most places. And I think it kind of takes the guesswork and a little bit of the fear of, I love plants, but I don't want to kill another plant, out of the picture. So.
And you might not have to buy 4 plants before you get it right.
That's right.
You get it right on the first shot, right?
Get it right on the first shot. That's right.
Awesome. So expanding on this idea of helping to educate the buyer, from my understanding, you also offer some classes or a workshop.
Yes, I am offering workshops weekly right now. That schedule might change, but we are scheduling workshops in all sorts of plant arrangements, including how to make terrariums, how to build terrariums, making kokedama, which is back here. This is actually where I kind of got my start by selling kokedamas in local markets and the Low Country Fresh here in Bluffton. But kokedama is a very old Japanese art form that's not well known in the United States. It's known by some, but it's gaining in popularity. And so our workshops are a lot of fun. It's definitely a great way to spend time with friends, get out and do something different. We do the workshops here on site, and I also am available to go out on someone else's site. Be going to a couple of neighborhoods in the area and offering these classes on their sites.
Awesome. And so if somebody is interested in coming and buying a plant, what's the best way to come by or sign up for
Oh my gosh. Well, I have a heavy presence on social media, so you can find me on Facebook, you can find me on Instagram, and you can find me right here in Riverwalk. We're at 149 Riverwalk Boulevard. We're in Suite 12, right in the front section of stores, if you will. Once you come into Riverwalk, come in, say hello, let's talk about plants, and get your green going.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Kim. Thank you so much for having us this morning. Again, my name is John Kirkland with the Greater Bluffton Chamber of Commerce. I'm also an ambassador with the Bluffton Chamber of Commerce, but I also work with Palmeto State Bank. We are your local community bank, so if you have any needs as far as banking goes, feel free to reach out to me or come by the office there in Bluffton at 194 Bluffton Road. Again, thank you, Kim.
Thank you.
And thank you, everybody, for joining us.